Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for dedicating your precious time to just welcome me into your homes, into your schools, wherever you are. I am so happy to be back on your screen. So today it's a Q&A to get to know me a little bit better and get to know really what's going on in my mind, what I think about other stuff. So it's a Q&A, 21 questions. 21 questions. Ding, ding. Okay, then let's get to it. Number one, who do you sometimes compare yourself to? Nomzamo Mbatha. Oof, I love this sister. Listen, I love her story. I love her becoming. I identify with her. So why not put her as my standard and compare myself to her, because she embodies all the great and beautiful things that I dream of. So yes, if anybody can make this happen, please, it's my dream. On the real though, it's my dream to meet Nomzamo Mbatha, form a little sisterhood, and life would be great. It would be awesome. Please, Nomzamo, somebody, please. What do you wish you spent more time doing 5 years ago? Reading more books. Honestly, reading saves lives. Do you think crying is a sign of weakness or strength? Why should crying be a measure of one's strength? Crying is crying. You are feeling a feeling, Dasi. Cry, okay? Do you celebrate the things you do have? I do. So I've cultivated this culture where I have my gratitude moments where I just express how thankful I am for the things that I have, and I find more happiness in doing that. So I am happy for the things that I do have. I treasure them. I appreciate them. What does your joy look like today? My joy looks like a glass of Oros on the rocks on a hot summer day, filled to the brim. Oros lovers would understand this. When you drink it, it quenches your thirst. It just makes everything feel alright. That's the level of my joy. If you had to teach something, what would you teach? Not necessarily a subject that I would want to teach, but I would want to conduct master classes, darling. Of course, I would need the experts and the gurus to help me with all this knowledge, but that's kind of what I would want to teach. Life class. Yeah. Would you break the law to save a loved one? Initially, I wouldn't hesitate to say yes, but now I hear my law lecturer saying ethics. Ethics. If you could choose one book as a mandatory read for all high school students, which book would you choose? Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Or why A students work for C students and B students work for the government? Or any book really that talks about finances. I mean, start them young so that they can be able to handle their money. You know, it would be nice to be like, wait till I get my money right. You know, so before they can get their money right, they got to know the principles so they can make better financial decisions. Which is worse, failing or never trying? Never trying. What if is too heavy a load to carry? Period. What's something you know you do differently than most people? The way I chop my onions? What has life taught you recently? That in this life, Mtase, when you find happiness or find yourself in that bubble of joy, bask in it. Listen, bask in it. Do not worry about tomorrow, what's gonna happen. Just bask in the happiness. Take it all in, because you deserve it, okay? Is it most important to love or be loved? I honestly think it's most important to love, because I believe that love is reciprocal. For example, when you love a person and you make them happy, their happiness becomes your happiness because you're happy to see them happy. You understand? Have you seen moms when they're given their children and they cradle them in their arms? They're like, oh, she's perfect. Oh my goodness, he is so perfect. So yeah, newborn babies are perfect. What is your happiest childhood memory? What makes it so special? So it was in 2009. I was in grade 9, and it was towards the end of the year, and we had prize giving at school. So that year I had dropped from being position 1 in my class to being position 3, and I was quite worried, thinking that my mom would be a bit disappointed. But also that year I was a head girl, and I remember I had a farewell speech to present to the masses, darling. And to stand there saying whatever it is that I had to say, and being an emotional wreck, because at some point I cried. I've always been a crybaby. And then I saw my fellow prefects standing by my side, and they were so touched as well. They were crying. And then in the hall, my teachers were crying, the parents were crying, and my mom was crying. When she arrived at home that night, she phoned me and she told me how proud she was of me. So you see, it completely nullified that worry of her not being so happy about my results. But she did not for a second dwell on that. It was, I'm proud of you, and it was awesome. And then when I went home for the holidays, I would go to her office, and all her colleagues would be like, oh, so Gwerna Ausianine, basically, oh, so you are the girl, oh, your mom has been telling us about you, we've seen your certificates, we've seen your medals. So I'm guessing my mom was, flaunting them in her office. And I'm very, very grateful, because that moment helped me to become the person that I am today. It was a glimpse into what I can become. It gave me an affirmation that I am great. I can do great and mighty things. I'm very, 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 very grateful for that. Yeah. How do you deal with someone in a position of power who wants you to fail? You go through it, feel it through, and then forgive that person in power. And don't only stop there. Pray for them and bless that energy. Simple as that. When you close your eyes, what do you see? Well, normally I close my eyes just before I sleep at night. And yeah, I'm a big dreamer. DT is a big dreamer. So when I close my eyes, I visualize all these dreams. The vision is clearer when my eyes are closed, because I allow myself to completely feel all the things that I desire. What one thing have you not done that you really want to do? I really want to go bungee jumping. Are you happy with yourself? I am. I truly am. I mean, there are things, of course, that I would want to change, have a few tweaks here and there, but overall, I am happy. I'm happy with myself. If you could live one day of your life over again, what day would you choose? My graduation, okay? It was the best day ever, surrounded by loved ones. I was so happy, so happy. Oh, girl, I could live that over and over again. It was. Can you think of a time when impossible became possible? Yeah, and I'll tell the story one day. But how I got to register to do this course that I'm doing this year, impossible became possible, I tell you. Why do you matter? Why do you matter? Because I'm human, and so do you. You matter simply because you are a person. And the bonus question: when you think of home, what specifically do you think of? My loved ones. Okay, it's been great answering these questions. I hope you had a blast, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you have subscribed already, click on that bell for notifications, and please share with your loved ones. Like I said, you can comment. You're more than welcome to comment. I love feedback. I love it so much. Please. Thank you so much. See you on Friday.